Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is just a normal regular process video for my channel, and what I used is that sketch that was from Elle Studio. It's their volume 6 thing that they have that you can purchase. I have gotten, I think the even numbers, to be honest. I think I've got 2, 4, and now 6. And I just print them out and I put them in my little binder and I take them with me when I go to like places like Friends or, you know, scrapbooking, retreats, whatever. And I pull inspiration that way, so I'm not always on my phone because I feel like I want to be engaged. So I'm not like instantly looking and constantly looking like I'm on my phone to like be like I'm ignoring people. Although I know that as a scrapbooker, we're constantly on our phones, we're constantly, you know, doing things and whatnot on them. But ultimately, I print these all out and I put them all together so that they are available and all of that jazz, right? So I am using the collection, the Sunkissed collection that I got from Scrap Your Joy out of theirs, and I'll link all their information down below. This is Coco Vanilla's Sunkissed collection, and when I was a guest designer for them back in March, I still had some of this layout or some of this collection left over, and I actually purchased more of it so that I had it available for me so I can finish out the photo or the papers and everything, because they gave me everything and I absolutely love them for that. So make sure you go check them out. Like I said, I'll link them down below. This is by no means like a guest designership or anything for them. However, I just had more product from them and I wanted to be able to utilize it and state where I got it from. So I am just going through and doing up the sketch the way it shows in there, and I absolutely love that. If I can, I'll find Elle Studio as well, and I'll link that down below. And like I said, I actually have the even numbers. I know I've got 2, 4, and 6. I know that I need to get 1, 3, and 5 yet, but I just haven't done it. It was relatively cheap for me to get. I feel that with the amount of sketches you get out of this collection or out of this sketchbook is fantastic. And I'm a huge, like, I also get page maps. That's another one that I'll print out, and I have binders for them. So I've got 2 volume binders that are full of sketches that I physically take with me when I go to crops and friend's house and that kind of stuff, just so that I can stay engaged and whatnot, but yet still be able to pull inspiration, because I pull a lot of inspiration from you guys as that are posting like in the groups or on Instagram, and then of course also I do a lot of Pinterest type stuff and whatnot. So yeah, I am going to do this grid. Now let me tell you, a grid. I hate grids. I hate them with a passion. I hate these. So I challenged myself to be able to do this. And I still, to this day, cannot stand a grid, because as much as I try to get this looking correctly, it's still to my thing. I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the way this page turned out. Obviously, y'all know I love the collection because I have so much of this collection anyway, and I would buy it over and over again if I could. So that's not an issue. I hate grids. I hate them. But I think that I achieved this pretty well. I think that it looks really good, and I follow the sketch pretty closely. I do change some of it up, but I do follow it pretty closely. So this is a photo of Asher. This was a month after we got him, month and a half, give or take. After we got him, we went to one of the waterfalls because this was during COVID, so we couldn't do much outdoors due to Josh. we could do quite a bit outdoors. They opened it up for us to be able to go to places due to what Josh had to follow for him being Army, and this installation that we live on. So this is another layout of it. I know that I have put up 1 or 2 so far. This is another one. This is how Kaylin and Asher will travel together, and they still travel this way. He still puts his little head on her leg, and they just travel this way. It's they do really well together. So these are just some of the car moments that I have while we were traveling. And so I'm just placing a bunch of these flowers. The colors all match, obviously, because it's one collection. But ultimately, I was part of Clubhouse, and there's a bunch of us that go on there and we chat or whatever. It's done by Alice Bowl. And we were talking about themed collections. Now, I know my thing is that I don't do themed. I have like themed like papers. Like this one's a summer theme, but I would put it, this had nothing to do about vacation, right? We were traveling one place for a day trip. You know, so I personally don't call this like a travel themed, but you know, summer trips or whatever. So are you a themed scrapbooker, or are you like for me, I call myself a color, if the color matches, like I've always said, and I guess it's always been my thing, if the color matches, it works on the layout, and use it. So I will put those oddball things on whatever layouts, you know, those llamas, those whatever, bicycles, all that stuff. I have no issue, I always do them, right? So I'm just curious to see what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and let me know what what type of a scrapbooker you are. Are you a themed one where if it's a birthday, you have to have birthday collections with it? If it's winter, you gotta have winter. Or are you more like me that if the color matches in the photos, that's the collection I'm gonna use, whether the theme of it matches or not? So I'm just curious to see what you guys say about it. Yeah, so this is just pretty much it. I guess I haven't really, I'm not sure when I'm going to put this one up. I got to look at my schedule and whatnot, because it isn't like a design team requirement. This is the last layout that I did while I was at Fran's house. I was able to get like 5 done, so that helped out drastically, so I didn't have to worry about quite a bit when I got home. The last few weeks, and was able to get through the 4th of July without having crazy paisies and all of that jazz. So I'm just curious to see what you guys did for the 4th and what you guys did. I just stayed home. I had a friend over with her 2 boys, and that was it. Whew, excuse me, sorry about that. But I'm almost done. I'm just placing down all these little bits. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. I do upload normally between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations, regular process videos like this, traveler's notebooks, design team layouts, all of that good jazz. If you like what you see, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. Nobody's forcing you. And here I am. I'm placing down my gold little splatters, and that is it. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.